Hey YouTube, more stuff's coming as promised. There's another deck profile, and this one's gonna be on X Saber deck. This deck revolves around cards that mainly make your opponent discard. You want to maintain your hand advantage, and you want to get pluses, and you want your opponent to lose their hand advantage. And when your opponent doesn't have cards in their hand, they can't do anything. So this deck is for that. Just gonna go over the deck list. 1 X Saber Garda Strike. He's a Cyber Dragon for X Sabers. Just control no monsters. Free special summon when you have 2 X Sabers monsters in your graveyard. 3 X Saber Faultroll. He special summon when you have 2 or more X Saber monsters on the field, and he's a 2400 beat stick. Free special summon, and once per turn you special summon level 4 or lower from your graveyard, which is really nice for this deck. 3 Ragigura. He when he's normal summoned or special summoned, he can bring an extra monster from your graveyard back to your hand, which is really good. 3 X-Saber Arabellums. Everyone knows what he does already. But 3-star tuner, and he makes your opponent's discard when you inflict battle damage. Rescue cat target too. 2 Full Home Knights, 3-star tuner, block 1 attack per turn, and when he destroys a defense position monster, just special summon an extra monster from your graveyard. 1 X-Saber qlerreahz, just kill a Necro Gardno or Plague and tribute him to top deck it, so it's always nice. Rescue Cat, search out all your beasts. 2 Raikou. This deck is really slow if you don't have stuff in your graveyard, so Raikou helps to speed this up, because when you don't have stuff in your graveyard, the X-Saber monsters can't reborn anything, and then you can't search anything out of your graveyard, so this is really good for speed. C Koala, when you have a beast, just make your opponent's monster 0. He's pretty good since he's a single cat target, or rescue cat target too. Maraudering, free 12 beat stick, so he special summons or something else. Singer Material too. Sandcan searches everything, and Giant Rat searches everything, pretty much. Everything's like earth in this deck, this way. 1 Gores, just to stop OTKs, because this deck can sometimes find itself having nothing on the field. So 1 Rhoda to search out Full Home Knight usually. There's other targets, or Maraudering, I guess. 1 for 1. This is for Ragigura. It's a free Ragigura from your deck, and all you have to do is discard a card, but you usually get that discard back, because when you special summon Ragigura, you get a card from your graveyard. So Warrior Returning, usually for faultroll, since he can't do anything in the graveyard. Well, you want him in your hand, but from the graveyard you can search him, so it's better to be in the graveyard. That's why you have Foolish Burial. Use him on faultroll, because you want him as quickly as possible, because he's like the best card in the deck. 1 Sword, just to stall when you can't do anything. Card Destruction, you want your opponent to discard, that's the main focus of this deck. Saber Slash, just pluses all over. I mean, just kill your opponent's face-up cards to the number of X-Saber monsters you have, so just clear their field when you swarm. Just 1 for 1 card smashing. 1 Book of Moon, just basically stop your opponent's effect monsters and save you for a turn, or Book of Moon something and kill it with Full Home Knight. MST and Giant Grenade are basically just spot removal, but Grenade puts it back to their hand, so you can just kill it off later in their hand. Traps, 2 Gottoms Equal. Just reborn 2 extra monsters, it's pretty good. Bottomless, slow your opponent down. Oboku, just stall for a turn. Compulse, put it back to their hand and stall, and then you can kill it in their hand. Divine Wrath, just stop your field from getting destroyed and stuff. Just good for those Judgment Dragons and Dark Arms and stuff. Trapstone, just let your summons and attacks go through. Trap Does Shoot. This basically is a game winner sometimes. Hand advantage gets lost by your opponent, and you get to see their hand and show off their plays. So that's the deck. There's a few loops in this deck. If you make this deck, you'll soon figure out yourself. But I'll show you a loop right now. You need a 1 for 1, a random card in your hand for the discard for 1 for 1. You need just a random X-Saber monster on the field. You need 1 X-Saber 3-star tuner on the field. and a ragigura in your deck for the 1-for-1, and 2 faultroll in your hand. So this it looks pretty complicated, but this thing happens a lot. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have an Arabellum and an Earth. Oh, not Arabellum, but just a 3-star tuner, X-Saber, and a random X-Saber on the field. So what you're gonna do is, firstly you're gonna special summon faultroll, and then with the 3-star tuner you're gonna synchro him to special summon gottoms. Okay, so with gottoms on the field, you're gonna 1-for-1 to discarding your random card, special summon your ragigura. So your field should look like this. And then with the ragigura summon, you take the faultroll to your hand. So your hand is 2 faultrolls. Next, you tribute ragigura, your opponent discards. You special summon a faultroll, and with his effect, you special summon the you tribute the faultroll too, and then they discard. Special summon the second faultroll. You special summon the ragigura with the faultroll effect, and get the faultroll to your hand. You tribute both. They discard 2. You summon faultroll, special ragigura, faultroll to hand, tribute both, and just loops like that until their hand is done. So doesn't matter how many cards they have in your hand, then you could still get this loop out. But yeah, this deck has tons of ways of getting out gottoms. I mean, he's one of the main syncers of the deck. Oh, synchro deck's just 2 gottoms and a Arabellum. It's not much, but you mainly want to get out gottoms first, so you can make your opponent discard. That's the deck. Comment, rate, subscribe. We still have like a lot more decks to show, so stay tuned and keep letting us get out. So thanks for the support that we have so far, and keep watching.